Hi, and welcome to Everyday English with Amanda. Today's lesson is a completion of what we previously talked about, which are nouns. So if you have been watching me or following me, the previous videos we talked about countable and uncountable nouns. Today's video is about collective nouns. You know, some people probably haven't heard of the word collective nouns. I don't want you to worry about the actual name, but I want you to focus on the examples that I'm going to share with you. Once I share the examples, once we go through the exercises, it will be clear what are the collective nouns. So, collective nouns are nouns and we use them to refer to a group of people, animals or things. So think about it as something that's made up of many things. Okay, let me give you an example. A family. Think about a family as one unit, right? Inside that family, there's the mother, the father, the siblings, brothers, sisters, cousin. But we look at it as one unit. That's why we call it collective noun. An example, a family. A community. There also could be a large number of people in one community, but we still refer to them as one community. A band. In a music band, could be more than one singer, right? Or there are different people who play different instruments. A band. An audience. An audience usually is a large number of people. A company. Think about it. A company has many employees, right? And a government. Did you notice that I use a family, a community, a band, an audience, a company, a government. So I'm treating it as a singular noun. So this is to do with a group of people. Let's look at a group of animals. A pack of wolves, a herd of cattle, a bunch of flowers, a bouquet of flowers, and a set of tools. So wolves, cattle, flowers. Wolf and cattle are a group of animals. If you see a cattle, you don't see usually one. You always see them in group, but we call them a herd of cattle. A bunch of flowers, a bouquet of flowers, and a set of tools. These are what we call collective nouns. These collective nouns can be used with a singular verb or a plural verb. For example, the crowd were cheering or the crowd was elderly. So both of them are correct. It depends how you are referring to them. Okay? If you think of the crowd as you're thinking of many people, you can say were. But if you think of the crowd as a whole unit, okay, they are elderly. So the crowd was elderly, as in older age. Okay. As we have been discussing before, we always have exceptions, and in English grammar there are always exceptions. So, the police and people always use plural form, always. Those people live in Australia. People live in Australia, not live in Australia. The police were chasing the thieves down the road. So, people and police are always used in a plural form. So the police are. People live. But we've already discussed that in the collective nouns we only use singular. Right? But these are the two exceptions. Let's do some practice. Complete the following sentences using the correct collective nouns. So, they welcomed the new manager with of flower. I've already given you the example earlier. with a bouquet of flowers. A bouquet of flowers. Remember, we think about them as in one. Of cattle was on the top of the mountain. A herd of cattle was at the top of the mountain. Do you see how it's singular? Was on the top of the mountain. Okay, let's look at these sentences and try to choose the correct verb with these nouns. So, get your pen and paper ready and try to guess. So, this organization put on a Christmas party every year. Okay, we know organization. In that organization there are many departments, but we are thinking about it as one unit, as a singular unit. So what verbs would you use? This organization puts on a Christmas party every year. Okay. John's family plan to go on vacation this summer. John's family, as in one unit. Father, mother, siblings, one unit. So John's family plans to go on a vacation this summer. Okay. Police. The police is or are working on catching the thieves. If you remember, we just mentioned that this is an exception. So the answer will be the police are working on catching the thieves. The government itself has many departments, right? Or many ministries. So the government as in one is or are working to get everyone vaccinated. The government is working to get everyone vaccinated. Okay, that will be the end of the lesson. This was a short lesson just to give you an idea of how to use or what to use with the collective nouns. As you said, do I use is? Do I use are? Am I thinking about it in single unit or individual? Thank you for watching. Please follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lessons in English. Thank you.